沖縄で楽しむ夏ほどいい夏はない。みなさん、こんにちは。Welcome back to NihonGoal, where we study together through complete Japanese courses for free. If you're new to this channel, check out our earlier videos for JLPT N4 and N5. In this video, we are going to study the following N3 grammar points. Before we begin, I want to thank TokyoTreat and Sakuraco for sponsoring today's video. TokyoTreat and Sakuraco are subscription boxes full of Japanese snacks. Every month, these boxes come with a different theme and always with a new variety of snacks, so you won't get the same thing twice. So, what's the difference between the two? Well, if you're into Japanese food items with fun flavors, you can choose TokyoTreat. Like for the month of August, the theme of the box is Sugoi Summer, filled with exclusive treats of all the yummy flavors and chill vibes inspired by the Japanese summer. They have soda candies, fruit pastries, cold noodles, and for August, they have a surprise Kit Kat. You can get either matcha or cafe. One of the best things that I like about this is this very detailed guide booklet. So you're not only just enjoying these snacks, but you're also learning about Japanese culture through snacking. And each TokyoTreat box also includes these drinks you can only get from Japan. Okay, so I'm really curious about this strawberry cream soda. It says Chupa Chups flavor. You know Chupa Chups lollipop, right? I wonder if it's gonna taste so sweet. And I want to try it with this banana castella. Oh, look. It says banana. It's so cute. Let me try this. It has really strong banana flavor. It smells really good. It smells like a banana. Okay, so let's try this Chupa Chups soda. It's milky and it tastes like soda float. Yeah, it's really nice. You should try this too. Now, if you want authentic and traditional Japanese snacks from local artisan, you can try Sakuraco. The theme is Okinawa Retreat for the upcoming box this August. They are partnering with the Okinawan government and local snack makers to introduce traditional delights all the way from the Okinawan Islands. In this box, there are fruit jellies, sweet pastries, flavored tea, and it also includes a surprise snack. Ah, sticky! Actually, each Sakuraco box also comes with a tableware as well. Oh, these are beautiful! And in this box, they have this sampicha. It's a mixture of Japanese leaves and jasmine leaves. I think I want to try this one with sataandagi. So I highly recommend heating this up in the toaster first. It's soft inside and it's not too sweet. So it's perfect with this jasmine tea, I think. You can have this hot or ice like this because it's very hot right now, so I prefer it to be iced. Very strong jasmine flavor. Well, if you want to try all these amazing treats and support this channel, then go use my coupon code NihonGoal where you get $5 off from your first Sakuraco or TokyoTreat box. You can find the discounted links for these boxes in the description box below. はい、それでは Let's get back to our lesson. 始めましょう. Our first grammar point is お何々です. This is the respectful form of 何々している form of the verb, which is used to describe an ongoing action. This can also be used as a respectful way of describing a current situation. And lastly, this can also be used as a respectful form of verb indicating arriving or departing. It can be in the past or in the future tense, depending on the situation. If you remember, we first learned keigo or respectful phrases or verbs or humble or honorific forms from lesson 49 and 50. For example, omochi shimasu. This is the respectful way of saying or humble way of saying that you are going to bring something. Another example is go anai shimasu. This is the respectful or humble way of saying that I will show you the way or I will guide you. So how do we use this pattern? So first, we have the verb in している form, meaning describing an ongoing action. So we have to change this back to its mass form. So we have お plus the verb in mass form. We remove mass. So お, the stem form of the verb, and then we add です. For example, 探しています or 探している. So we can change this to its respectful form, which becomes お探しです。お探しです. Another example is 待っています。待っています is waiting. We change this to お待ちです。お待ちです. But with the following verbs, it takes a special form. So we cannot use this pattern. We have to change the word itself. 来る can also be 起こします or お見えです。食べる becomes お召し上がります。着る is お召しです。寝る is お休みです。住んでいる is お住まいです。and している is ご存知です。So let's take a look at some examples on how to use this pattern. Like I said, the first use of this grammar point is this is the respectful form of the verb 何々している. So this is used to describe an ongoing action. For example, are you looking for something? Literally, what are you searching for? We say 何よ what, and then our verb is searching, which is 探しています。探しています which becomes 探します in mass form. In this pattern, we remove mass and then we add the prefix お. お plus 探し and then です。お探しです。Since this is a question, we add か何をお探しですか何をお探しですか Another example, Sir, the customer is waiting in the lobby. 課長、お客様がロビーで. Here, sir could mean manager, section manager, department manager, and so on. But in English, we just say sir. But in Japanese, we can specify. 課長、お客様がロビーで. Our verb is waiting, which is 待っています。待っています which becomes 待ちます. Again, we add prefix お followed by 待ち, the stem of the verb, and then です。お待ちです。課長、お客様がロビーでお待ちです。Next is, this is used as a way of respectfully describing the current situation or the state of something. For example, is the teacher there? So someone is in or someone exists. 先生が Our verb is to be, which is います. For this kind of verb, we have a special form. Remember? います, we use おいでです。おいでです。So, 先生がいますか becomes おいでですか先生がおいでですか Is the teacher there? Another example. Are you ready to order? Or literally, have you decided what to order? ご注文は order, our verb is to decide or have decided, which is 決まっています。決まっています which in mass form is 決まります。決まります Again, prefix お plus 決まり plus ですかご注文はお決まりですか So this phrase is very, very common, especially when you go to restaurants or fast food. This is that the waiter will always tell you, ご注文はお決まりですか And lastly, this can be used as a respectful form of verbs indicating arriving and departing. It can be in the past or future tense depending on the situation. For example, When will the manager return from the business trip? So we are talking about the future. 部長は So 部長 is the department manager. 部長はいつ出張から From the business trip, our verb is to return, which is 戻ります。戻ります。We add お plus 戻り and then ですか部長はいつ出張からお戻りですか Next, the president has arrived. The president has arrived. So the sentence is in past form or it already happened. 社長が Our verb is to arrive, which is 着きました。着きました。Again in past tense, but we change it back to mass form, which is 着きます。着きます。We add お plus 着き plus です。Even though it's in past tense, when we use this pattern, it's still this. 社長がお着きです。社長がお着きです。Our second grammar point is 何々ても構わない or 何々ても構いません。This pattern indicates allowing or giving permission to do something, just like the pattern 何々してもいいです。But this one is more formal. In interrogative or question sentences, this means asking for permission to do something. So this pattern means you may do something, or in question form, may I do something or may I do this? First, let's review. In beginner lesson 15, we've learned about 何々してもいいです, meaning to give permission or to allow someone to do something. For example, 座ってもいいです. You may sit down. Or ここに座ってもいいです. You may sit down here. Now, we first learned about かまいません from intermediate lesson 7. In the pattern 何々なくても構わない, meaning something is not necessary. For example, 調子が良くなったらこの薬を飲まなくても構わない. Meaning, if you're feeling better, you don't have to or it's not necessary to take this medicine. Okay, so how do we use 何々ても構わない pattern? This can be used with verbs, e-adjectives, na-adjectives, and nouns. For verbs, of course, we have to change it to て form. So, verb て form followed by も構わない。何々ても構わない。Or 何々ても構いません if it's in formal. For e-adjectives, we have to remove the last syllable e and then change it to くて. So it becomes 何々くても構わない. For na-adjectives and nouns, we have to add で. So we have でも構わない. For example, for verbs, we have 座る. So we can say 座っても構わない. You may sit here or you may sit down. For e-adjectives, we have the adjective 古い, old. 古くても構わない. It doesn't matter if it's old or it's okay if it's old. And for noun, we have the word sign or signature. We can say サインでも構わない. Signature is fine or it's okay even if it's just a signature. So let's take a look at some example sentences. For example, you may sit here. You may sit here. We are giving permission. ここに our verb is to sit, which is 座る. We change this to て form. 座って plus も構わない. ここに座っても構わない. You may sit here. Now, if we want to ask question, may I sit here? We are asking for permission. ここに座っても構いませんか? ここに座っても構いませんか? So we just add か to change it into question form. Another example. The exam lasts 90 minutes, but those who finish early may leave the classroom. We are giving permission. 試験は90分ですが、早く終わった人は教室を our verb is to leave or to go out, which is 出る. We change this to て form. 出て plus も構いません. You may leave the classroom. 試験は90分ですが、早く終わった人は教室を出ても構いません. As long as the car has good performance, it's fine even if it's old. In this situation, the speaker is buying a car and he's giving conditions. For him, as long as it's running well, it's fine, even though it's a second-hand car or it's an old car. 車の性能が良ければ、性能 means performance. 車の性能が良ければ、as long as the car or if the car has good performance or is performing well, our adjective is old. 古い which becomes 古くて. Again in て form. 古くても構いません. 車の性能が良ければ古くても構いません. It's fine as long as the car has good performance. If you don't have a seal or a stamp, you may sign it or you may use your signature. 印鑑がなければ we have a noun which is a sign. So with nouns, sign plus で sign でも構いません. 印鑑がなければサインでも構いません. If you don't have your stamp, it's fine if you use your signature or if it's just a signature or sign. Our third grammar point is 何々ほど、何々はない or いない. This pattern indicates that something is the best in its category, meaning that nothing is more adjective than noun. How do we use this pattern? We have the noun followed by ほど plus the adjective. So, i adjective or na adjective. For na adjective, there should be a na after the adjective plus noun plus wa nai for object or inai for a person. Again, noun ほど, adjective noun, wa nai or inai. So let's take a look at some examples. For example, I've been to many countries, but there is no country as safe as Japan. たくさんの国々に行ったことがあるんですけど、国々 is the plural of country. And then we say, 何々ほど何々はない. So, our main noun is Japan. Nihon plus ほど. So the best or the topmost is Japan. Nihonほど. Then it's followed by a noun modified or described by an adjective. In this case, safe country. Safe is 安全. 安全 is a na adjective. So 安全な国 plus はない. There is no or nothing is as safe as Japan. 日本ほど安全な国はない. Another example. No summer is better or good or enjoyable than the summer you enjoy in Okinawa. So the best summer is the one that you spend in Okinawa. We say, 沖縄で楽しむ夏ほど. So we have a noun here. So we are talking about the summer that you spend or that you enjoy in Okinawa. Followed by the noun described by an adjective. Good summer. We say, いい夏. いい夏 plus はない. 沖縄で楽しむ夏ほどいい夏はない. There's no good summer than the one you enjoy in Okinawa. Another example, no one is as important as my husband. Our noun is the husband, my husband. 旦那さん。旦那さんほど. And here we have important. This is our adjective and we are describing a person, important person, which is 大切な人。大切な人はいない。In this case, because we are talking about just one person, we use いない or いません。旦那さんほど大切な人はいない。And last example, nothing is as delicious as the beer you drink after work on Friday. So if you've been working hard all week and it's finally Friday and you like to drink after work, you would know what I'm talking about. So we say, 金曜日に仕事の後に飲むビール. So it's a long sentence, but basically we are describing the noun beer. So what type of beer? It's the beer that you drink after work on a Friday. Plus, ほど. And then, our adjective and noun is delicious or delicious thing, which is おいしいもの。金曜日に仕事の後に飲むビールほどおいしいものはない。There's nothing as delicious as the beer you drink after work on a Friday. And lastly, it's time for you to try. What is the best thing for you? あなたが一番だと思うものは何ですか? Try to use 何々ほど何々ものはありません pattern. Please write your answers in the comment section below. はい、お疲れ様でした。今日のレッスンはどうでしたか？もし役に立ったら、LIKE ボタンを押してくださいね。そして、質問とかコメントがあれば、ぜひ下に書いてくださいね。I hope you learned something today. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out part 2 of this lesson. If you want to support this channel even more, consider becoming my Patreon through my Patreon page where you can get the lesson PDF and other study materials. And to all my Patreons, 本当にありがとうございます。Thank you so much for your continued support. I will see you in the next one. またね! Thank you so much to our elite scholars, Cornelius, Constantine, and Kaylee. And our study buddies, Paul, Taras, Jimmy, Stephanie, DM, and to all our NihonGoal students, 本当にありがとうございます。